Hello there, very good evening and a warm welcome. This is Rupavahini News. I'm Shara Maskrinas.
And I'm Dushan Baz. First, take a look at the headlines. The President said that the government stands for the protection of all religions. Several 100,000 flocked today as well to witness the Datakura National Exhibition. It has been revealed that the United National Party chief organizer for Negombo carried out the robbery to collect funds for his election campaign. The attention of the United States and Britain has been focused on certain powerful countries coming forward to support Sri Lanka in Geneva. Another petition filed at the Indian Supreme Court to prevent the release of Rajiv Gandhi killers. The interim government of Egypt has resigned. Now for those and other stories in detail, starting off with local stories. President Mahinda Rajapaksa said that the government stands for the protection of all religions. He said that the government equally treats all religions and all communities. The President made these comments participating in a religious function held at the Padmavati Piruvena in Kerala. The function had been organized in connection with the ending of the Danuma Minimum Student Talent Education Exhibition of Piruvenas of the Gampa district. The exhibition was started on the 18th of this month under the title Punarudaya Piriven Pratibha 2014. The President unveiled a plaque symbolizing the end of the exhibition. The President was warmly welcomed by the people at the temple. Addressing the function, the President said that it was because of the contributions made by Mahasangha that this country has inherited a great culture. The President said that as it is stated in the Constitution, the government is obliged to safeguard Buddhism. He said that there was a period in which it was feared to state such. No one was speaking about the provision in the Constitution on this matter. The President said that this government has no fear to state it while protecting Buddhism. The government also respects all other religions and carry the responsibility at all times. He said that at present various political parties are sending different messages to the international community. They are spreading stories saying that the churches are being demolished. The President asked what is the church that had been demolished. Similarly, they are also spreading stories that mosques are being demolished. He also asked what is the mosque that had been demolished. The President asked the reason behind spreading such false information to the international community. He told the members of the Mahasangha that they should take the path of the monks of the ancient period, and he said that he has great hope that the Mahasangha will perform their task. The President also declared open today the new almsgiving hall at the temple. Members of the Mahasangha, including the Chancellor of the Kerala University, Venerable Dr. Velamidiyave Kusaladammathera, the Chairman of the Gampa District Chief Incumbents Association, Venerable Madhidiyave Medalankarathera, Chief Incumbent of the Kerala Galavihare, Venerable Rajavela Nandaratanathera, Minister Basil Rajapaksa, Deputy Ministers Rasantala Gevanda, Mohanlal Greru and Dulip Vijayasekara and several others attended the function.
Today is the fourth day of the 8th Datakura National Development Exhibition. Several hundreds of thousands of people flocked to the exhibition premises today as well. The exhibition will be opened until midnight. The organizers said that around 800,000 people came to see the exhibition until midnight yesterday. The Minister of Economic Development, Basil Rajapaksa, also visited the exhibition today. The exhibition has 3 separate zones, such as the Kuliyapitiya Central College, Northwestern Unvisited and Kuliyapitiya Technical College. There are about 1,500 stalls from the government institutions and private sector companies in the exhibition area of 160 acres. The exhibition is scheduled to end on the 27th of this month.
In conjunction with the Datakura National Development Exhibition, several development projects in the northwestern province were vested with the people during the last 2 days. The projects included the Mahinda Technology Laboratories for 4 schools and several common projects. President Mahinda Rajapaksa received an unprecedented warm welcome in the functions he participated in the northwestern province. The school children also accorded him a very warm welcome. The Mahindodaya Technology Laboratory of the Hettipola Mahindodaya Vidyalaya in Kuliapitiya was declared open on the 22nd of this month. A sum of more than 20 million rupees has been spent for this laboratory, which contains a maths lab and a language laboratory. The Mahindodaya Technology Laboratory of the Navodaya Mahavidyalaya of Navagatekam was declared open yesterday. The new building of the school was vested with the students by the President. 30 million rupees have been spent for the construction of the building under the Datakirula program. The new administration building of the Bandaranayak Isuru parcel of Vanatvillu in Putla was declared open yesterday. The President was received by the people of the area as the first state leader who visited the Tambapandi area after King Vijaya. More than 40 billion rupees have been spent for the construction of the new building of the school. Subsequently, the President visited the Sahira National School in Putlam and visited with the school the Mahindodaya Technology Laboratory that had been constructed in the school in conjunction with the Datakirula National Development Exhibition. The laboratory has a distant education unit in addition to the maths lab and the language lab. All this development work came under the inspection of the President amidst warm welcome extended to him by the students. At this occasion, the President also handed over the keys of the Mahindodaya Technology Laboratories of the Fatima Vidyalaya and President's College in Putlam. The Mahindodaya Technology Laboratory of the Helamba Sri Saddhadana Vidyalaya of Chilo was vested with students yesterday evening. A large crowd of people from the area and the parents and the students of the school warmly welcomed the President. The President said that we can be proud of you on the day your country win the world. The President told the students that therefore they have only one responsibility, and that is to study well and to take advantage of the dedication being paid by their parents. He said that it is the hope of their parents to see they achieve high positions in the society. The President said that he has a great hope that the students will fulfill the hopes of their parents and the hopes of the society as well. The President wished them for every success. In addition to declare opening the school buildings and the Mahindodaya laboratories, the President also visited with the people the new bus stand complex of Hettipola. It has been constructed at a cost of over 80 billion rupees. The President also presented 50 billion rupees worth of operational and medical equipment to the base hospital in Kuliapitiya. Several ministers, parliamentarians and regional politicians associated the President in these functions.
It has been revealed that the Negombo chief organizer and the Western Provincial Council election candidate of the United National Party, Royce Fernando, has got involved in the 20 million rupee robbery to find funds for his election campaign. Several newspapers even reported today about this robbery. The police investigations have revealed that Mr. Royce Fernando had taken large sums of money as loans. Therefore, it is suspected that he has carried out the robberies to cover his financial requirements. Addressing a meeting recently, Mr. Royce Fernando said that this sacred area, which is known as Little Rome, is now getting destroyed. He asked as to who is creating these destructions and said that it is being done by politicians of saffron clad and those who are in the area wearing white clothes. Meanwhile, the United National Party stalwarts have expressed their objection for involvement in illegal activities by supporters of Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe. The internal party sources indicate that even members of the parliament criticise these matters. It is Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe who has recommended the nomination of Mr. Royce Fernando. The Leadership Council has also been criticised for giving nomination to Royce Fernando. Attention has been drawn by the United States and Britain, focusing on powerful countries coming forward to support Sri Lanka at the UN Human Rights Council sessions in Geneva. It is the United States and Britain who have taken the lead in submitting a proposal against Sri Lanka. With the approach of the Human Rights Council sessions in Geneva, Sri Lanka has become a topic of Western media. Reports published from Geneva state that the United States is attempting to bring in a new proposal for war crime investigations, and Britain and Norway are supporting this proposal. It is also reported that the countries friendly with Sri Lanka are gathering against this attempt. The Sydney Morning Herald points out that the United States and Britain have become displeased about Australia adopting a Sri Lanka friendly policy. At the same time, attention of the Western countries has also been focused about China, Russia and Cuba openly supporting Sri Lanka. In addition to this, the international media has discussed about an attempt being made by countries supporting Sri Lanka, making an attempt to submit a proposal favourable for Sri Lanka.
The Lotus Tower is being constructed expeditiously at the DR Vijayawardhan Mawad in Colombo. This tower will be the 5th tallest tower in the world. It will be the tallest multi-purpose tower in South Asia. The Telecommunication Regulatory Commission said that the tower is being constructed at the rate of 5 meters per week. The Lotus Tower signifies the pride and the dignity of Sri Lanka. The expenditure for the tower will be 100,000 million USD. The tower is being constructed in a land area of 10 acres and the basement will be 20 meters in depth. More than 200,000 square feet of construction work has been already completed. The tower originates from 4 levels from the ground level at 350 meters. There will be 4 elevators which could travel 7 meters per second. Only 2 minutes will take to travel 90 levels. The top of the tower will be in the form of a lotus flower and it will have 9 levels in this section. A rotating restaurant, a banquet hall, 5-star hotels will be included in the lotus flower top of the tower. The top portion of the tower will be reserved for broadcasting and television institutions. An area of 150 kilometers can be viewed from the tip of the tower. The architectural unit of the University of Moratu and several local architects contribute their services for the construction of this tower, the erection of which is being carried out by a Chinese organization. It is planned to vest this tower with the people in the year 2016.
Another petition to prevent the release of the killers of the former Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi was submitted in the Indian Supreme Court today. It has been submitted by the Indian government. Last Friday, a petition was submitted to the Supreme Court to prevent the release of the 3 main killers, Murugan, Shantan and Perarivalan. The objective of the petition that has been submitted today is to foil the attempts being made by the Tamil Nadu state government to release the other 4 prisoners. All main political parties in India have objected the moves being made by the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister and some political parties to release the Rajiv Gandhi killers. Many people in India have questioned why the death penalty against the Rajiv Gandhi killers are not being implemented when the death penalty against Kashmir militant leader Afzal Guru for attacking the Indian Parliament was carried out. The media points out that even in Kashmir, much attention has been focused in this connection.
We now bring you a roundup about the forthcoming provincial council elections to the western and the southern provincial councils. An election office of the United People's Freedom Alliance was declared open recently at the Kamsabha junction in Nugekoda by the parliamentarian Damal Rajapaksa. Several persons including Praja Renuka attended the function. More than 1,000 United National Party stalwarts of the Western Province joined the alliance recently. They joined the alliance at the meetings held under the leadership of Minister Pavitra Vanyarachi and Nigambo, Daluvakotuwa, Dalupata Kurada and Periyamulla. A large number of United National Party stalwarts from the Kirimatiyamulla area of Telugu joined the alliance recently. They joined the alliance at a function addressed by the Deputy Minister Premalal Jayasekara. The UPFA candidate for the Western Province handed over his election manifesto to Venerable Mavarale Babdyathera. Parliamentarian Nam Rajapaksa also attended the function. A rally of the United National Party was held in Kadugala. Parliamentarian Sujivar Sarasinghe addressed this rally. A large crowd attended rally held in Valgava Matara under the leadership of the UPFA Mathura district leader Chandima Rasaputra. A rally of the United National Party chief organizer of the Kambrupitiya Vidana Nishant was held in Tihakoda recently. Minister of Health Maithripala Sirisena has been felicitated with the honorary title of Pulatisiya Putra Visvaja Kirti. This honorary title has been offered by Siri Kassapa Sangha Sabhava of Polonnaruwa. The felicitation ceremony was held yesterday at the Maithripala Sirisena Auditorium in Polonnaruwa. Minister Maithripala Sirisena is actively involved in politics of this country for more than 47 years. For 25 years, he has held several ministerial portfolios, continuously representing the parliament, and has served the people of Polonnaruwa and the people of Sri Lanka as a whole. The felicitation ceremony was held to honor his service to the nation and the people of Polonnaruwa. The chairman of the Samasta Lanka Amarapura Sanghasabhava, Venerable Dodampahala Chandrasiri Nayaka Therao, handed over the honorary title to the minister. Other medals were presented to the minister by the Most Venerable Agga Mahapandita Valabitiyave Kusala Dhamma Therao and Most Venerable Agga Mahapandita Kotuguda Dhamma Vansa Therao. A large crowd attended the function.
The Embassy of the Republic of Korea hosted a piano donation ceremony entitled Music Raising Hope at the embassy premises in Colombo today. This was sponsored by Korea's leading company, Buyong Group. A total of 55 pianos were handed over to the several schools and children homes from 12 districts under the patronage of the Korean ambassador Arjuna Jungmung Choi. The Korean ambassador has been involved in a number of charity activities recently and has shown his special interest in promoting children's welfare. Speaking at the function, the Korean ambassador emphasized on the importance of music education for children. The National Performance Day was celebrated today at the Aesthetic University in Colombo. From the year 2006 onwards, the birthday of Dr. S. Pani Bharata is celebrated as the National Performance Day. Dr. S. Pani Bharata is a performance dance teacher who has rendered a yeoman service for the Sri Lankan performance arts. He was born on the 24th of February 1920 at the village Algama in Kegol. He came to Colombo during his young age and modernized the tradition of performance dance. He pioneered the expansion of performance arts up to the higher education stream. It was a result of Dr. Pani Bharata's efforts that the Aesthetic University was established. Dr. Pani Bharata took the leadership in the presentation of cultural activities in foreign countries representing Sri Lanka. He was also talented in presenting art and sculpture as well. The National Performance Day is celebrated on his birthday in recognition of his contribution to the field of performance arts. The award of Pani Bharata scholarships for students of performance arts also took place today. The Chief Minister of the Western Province, Dayasiri Jayasekara, and several pioneers of the performance arts field attended the Performance Arts Day celebrations, which was held today.
Egypt's interim Prime Minister Hasib Bebradi has unexpectedly announced the resignation of his government. He gave no reason in his televised address, but it comes amid a series of strikes, including one by public sector workers and rubbish collectors. The state-run newspaper Al Ahram said that he had been asked to stay on as Prime Minister until a successor was named. He was appointed in July after the military overthrew the President Mohamed Morsi following opposition protests. In his address, Bebradi acknowledged that Egypt had witnessed a sharp rise in strikes, but said no government in the world could have fulfilled all the demands of its people in such a short period of time. Bebradi has been criticized in local media for his perceived indecisiveness and inability to deal with the country's economic woes.
Well, with that, we wrap up today's bulletin of Rupavahini News. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Good night.